Apologies, my name is Vichiano. Welcome back to Love is Strange. Appears to be a yearly, one episode a year series at this point. I don't like that that's what this has become, but it's kind of just what happened. So today that's what we're gonna do. We're going to review this episode. We're gonna play some more of this. And yes, VTR's month of love. Sorry I got it started so late. It legit was something that straight up slipped my mind. Ooh. So let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? Okay. More than half the day has passed when Kate and I arrived back at school, but I barely noticed it. I forgot how much I loved hanging out with Kate. And our tea dates, of course. I think she enjoyed herself too. I've seen her smile more today than she has all week. She seemed lighter, like there's a lot less on her mind. I hope whoever was bullying her decided to back off. She mentioned someone had written something mean on her slate. I checked it this morning while I was on my way and found out it was still wiped clean. It better stay that way. It's kind of chilly now, a steady breeze filling in the comfortable silence between me and Kate. As we walk, she stops me when we reach the steps, putting her hand on my arm gently. Thanks again for letting me tag along, Max. She's swaying back and forth on her feet. Her cheeks are rosy red from our hot drinks an hour ago, or hours ago. Always a pleasure. I paused, rubbing the back of my neck nervously. And, I'm sorry I've been such a space case lately. I still can't help feeling a little guilty about not knowing that Kate was struggling. Okay, so I didn't say this real quick. I don't remember everything 100%. I may have messed up some choices or anything. I had to get the game back to the point where I was at, because obviously I have a new computer and everything. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue. When you were saying staying in your room all the time, I thought something was up, but I just didn't say anything. I feel bad. Kate shakes her head almost immediately. Please don't, Max. It's not your job to check up on me all the time. I guess not. I trail off, still unsure. I just hated seeing Kate so sad. Hearing her talk about how hopeless and tired she felt was kind of scary. I don't want her to feel alone. I need to help myself too. Like you're willing to like you were telling me yesterday. Besides, I feel pretty good today, so don't worry about me. Kate moves forward and grabs both my hands, squeezing them gently. If anything, you can stress about the photo tomorrow. Not that you have any reason to. I grin, looking from her hand to Kate's face. What makes you so sure? Kate shrugs. I've never seen a picture of yours that wasn't pretty. Even my selfies? After a beat, Kate smiles and nods. Especially yourself. How did I know that was gonna be the line that was gonna happen? The air around us feels suddenly warmer, and I look down at my bag for a distraction. I open my bag to inspect the contents. There's the film, my phone, my camera, and Kate's gift, still wrapped in the plastic gift store bag. I can't believe I almost forgot to give it to you. My brain is still really fried lately. I look up at her shyly. You're sure you're feeling all right today? She looks at me questioningly. I think so. Why? Well, I know you've had hard. If I could talk, you had a hard week, so I may have gotten you something while we were out there, just in case you were still feeling sad. Surprise dawns on Kate's face, and she actually gasps a little. One hand moving to her mouth. You did not have to do that. Max, I'm fine, really. For a second, I worry that I offered her somehow, but the smile I can see under her hand tells me otherwise. But I wanted to. I stick my hand in my bag and grasp the gift, then smile back at Kate. Now, hold out your hands. Don't peek. She obliges with small giggles, obediently holding out a hand as her eyes gently flutter closed. Kate takes the bunny out the bag and looks over for a moment before looking up at me neutrally. Oh, how cute. But you know, I already have a bunny. What the heck? I resist the urge to groan at myself. Of course I knew about her rabbit. Kate loves the little guy. I should have picked out a cat or squirrel or something more unique. However, I play it off, putting my hand on my forehead and laughing at myself. Duh, I knew that. Sorry, Kate. If you don't want it, I can... Oh, it's okay. I still really appreciate this. Maybe Alice would like a friend. She smiles, but I can't help but feel like she's... Wait. Okay. I wouldn't blame her. Just then the clouds, which and blocking the sun for most of the afternoon, moved away from each other so we could see the colors on the dusky sky. Kate smiles despite having to shield her eyes a little. Wow, I was reading so good up until then. Her eyes a little, she looks at the strong glow of the sun. It's going to set soon. I could probably get some shots. I wonder what Kate would say if I asked her to watch it with me. While I took pictures, of course. Would that be too weird? We're just friends after all. Kate looks at the clouds. Are finally clearing. Still a little chilly though. Maybe we should head back inside. Kate pulls out her phone and checks the time. Her eyes widen in surprise. Wow, I guess it is a bit late. Time flies when you're having fun. She nods eagerly with a laugh. And the way the light hit her face make her look so radiant. Did I read that right? It certainly does. But now it's back to real world. Her words remind me about what I wanted to ask her, but I want to make sure nobody's been giving her more grief. I reach out and touch Kate's shoulder gently. Maybe not just yet. I wanted to talk to you more about the people who have been bullying you. Is this gonna go well? I don't know. I have a weird feeling this is not gonna She shrugs like she's not used to people asking after her. I hope that's not the case. Oh, well, you want to sit down somewhere? Oh, this is going to be a whole thing. I nod, letting Kate lead the way. A thought occurred to me as I looked to the horizon. You know, it's going to be a pretty sunset. We could stay outside long enough to watch it. Kate smiles knowingly back at me. Itching to test out your new film and watch it with one of my best friends. What do you say? Kate seems to glow with pride at my words and nods. We sit on one of the benches outside the dorms, getting a good view of the sun dripping behind the trees. Another breeze shifts past us, and Kate rubs her shoulders. Oh, it's getting chilly now. Let's tease. Lightly tease her. It's getting kind of cold, so I pull my own hoodie around me. Oh, it's not what I thought. That just seems mean. That just seems like genuinely mean. Maybe you should have brought Maybe you should have brought a jacket then. I look at Kate. Kate looks at me briefly, non-pulsed. Probably. Kate crosses her arms and doesn't look at me, looking at the setting sun instead. Crap. Was that rude? I mentioned it as a joke, but Kate speaks before I can think of an apology. So, what's on your mind? I shift a little, thinking on my words. I don't want to bring up any bad memories for Kate, especially after she had such a nice time today. I just wanted to make sure you were okay after what you told me. I hope I didn't come off too bossy. I didn't mean to tell you I didn't mean to tell you how to run your life. I just don't want to see you get hurt anymore. After a pause, Kate making sure I finish, she replies, "That's really sweet of you, Max, but you don't have to apologize. I needed to hear what you said." She's not looking at me, but playing with a loose thread on her shirt. This might surprise you, but I'm not as delicate as everyone thinks I am, or at least I try not to be. I just forget sometimes, you know? When everyone sees you as this shy, scared little Christian girl, it's kind of hard to break away from that. Nobody understands that there's more to me. She looks back up at me with a little anxiety. Do you even? She seems so troubled. I want to grab her hand and apologize, tell her I'm sorry for bringing it up again. But it's too late now. Kate, you know I understand. What brought this on? You've been so nice to me, and I'm so happy that you picked me to help with the contest, but I don't want you to feel like you have to just because you feel bad for me. She looks away, focusing on the rings on her finger instead of me. I know I get sad sometimes, and it's not always easy for me to make friends. That's why I want to make sure the friendships I actually do have are genuine. You understand, Max? I don't want anyone's pity. Ooh, how do I respond to that? Let's just say I understand, because that could we say anything else, it could be construed in a different way. Sucks that Kate has to feel that way, but I understand where she's coming from. If I had been in her position, people whispering behind my back and bullying me, I'd be a little paranoid too. I know where you're coming from, Kate. But you don't have to worry about that with me. You really think I would have spent the whole day with you just because I felt sorry for you? I reach over to brush my knuckles against her shoulder, getting her to look up at me. I had an awesome time today, and that's why I was so. That's because I was hanging out with you. There's only one Kate Marsh, and I'm glad she's my friend. After a moment, Kate smiles. I still think you're way too nice, Max, but I believe you. Good. I'll always be here for you, Kate. I know. You get me, Max. I realize I haven't been giving her enough credit. Kate looks so sure of herself right now. Completely the opposite of yesterday. Could it be that easy for her attitude to turn around? Just by flipping a switch? I'm not sure. But I trust Kate, and hearing how steady she sounds takes a huge weight off my shoulders. Just don't be afraid to ask when you need to help. I can't always take a hint. This makes her giggle a little, breaking the serious air completely. I know. Hey, that's the part where you're supposed to disagree. We're both laughing now. Shouldn't you be taking pictures right now? You're gonna miss your shot. Kate's innocently gestures towards the setting sun. She's right. I shake my head at her before grabbing my camera out of my bag. Looks like you're off the hook for now. The sun glares against the trees, making them look back at the dotting tips of the leaves on the branches light up, giving them a furry glow. This is my favorite time to take nature shots. I said that right? Something felt wrong with the way I said that. The sunset makes the entire world light up. Kate is patient while I take my pictures, looking out at the horizon like she's deep in thought. Satisfied with my work, I put my camera away and Kate rises from the bench. I should get going now. Talk to you later? I nod, smiling. Sure, I'll text you. And I'll let you know what time to meet her to take our photo tomorrow. She nods understandingly. Don't get caught stealing the keys. Don't get caught stealing the keys. Don't worry, I actually got permission now. This photo is now 100% legal. She laughs softly. How upstanding of you. She gives a small wave before heading back inside. I'm glad Kate seems excited for tomorrow. I know we're gonna take a great photo together. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave that there, actually. Let me make sure I save. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna go ahead and record a second part as well, so it's like I can kind of like actually continue this and not have it like ruin everything. So let's go ahead and hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.